Good morning and a belated happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. I was going to film this yesterday, but I didn't get around to it, so today it is. So for my Mother's Day present, I asked Terry to take me shopping to fill my hospital bag. That's what I wanted to do, so that's what we did. So I thought I'd show you a bit of pretty much what we got yesterday and what I'm going to put in my hospital bag. So I got a whole heap of crap here. I'll start with just everything I bought and then I'll show you what is going into the bag, I guess. So I bought a new one of these. They're just from Kmart. Absolutely love them. I broke this bit on my last one, so I had to buy a new one. These are so handy. They're so easy to use. I just absolutely love them for like making baby food, chopping onions, and just everything. Hiding veggies if you're one of those families that have to hide veggies. I'm not, but I put veggies in pretty much everything. So I use this to make it real fine so that it goes in everything, and then I still have it with salad or more veggies or whatever anyway. So I love that. I bought a new gym ball because I love gym balls for when I'm in labour. I think they're so good, and my last one, someone let it out at one of the kids' parties, and the dog got to it. So I've bought a new gym ball, so I'm going to have to blow that up and start using that. It's so good for like back pain and just for sitting. It's just more comfortable, and then in labour, just to sort of keep yourself rocking and all that sort of thing, this is really handy, so I love these. I'll always recommend a gym ball in labour. Oh my gosh, okay. I thought these were $3, but they're $4. But I found little baby shoes. I really don't need them because I have so many I'm like a baby shoe fanatic, but they were marked down, so I grabbed them. I threw them in the trolley. So cute. I needed more nappy sacks. I was out of these completely, so I had to go grab some of those. What else did I get? Sorry, winter, my nose does not do so well. Okay, so just a little jumper for Noah. Little hoodie, nothing exciting there. And then a vest. Not the most flashy looking vest, but I needed one quick, and Terry gets a bit, what's the word? He's not great with shopping. He doesn't love shopping. So I just grabbed one. I grabbed one for Eden as well, just because they have so many long sleeve shirts. I like to have vests for the long sleeve shirts. I don't love the look of vests, but whatever, they'll do. So Eden got one. And then I got her a new jacket as well, because I realised all her jackets were size 4s, except for 2 like thin ones. So I wanted her to have like a nice warm one in a size 5. And this one was marked down anyway. It's kind of cute, sort of long, so I think it'll look good with tights and stuff. So anyway, so the kids got those. Okay, I think the rest of the stuff is hospital stuff, so I'll show you that. Okay, so I'm using the same hospital bag I used with Noah, which has been the swimming bag up until now, but I just bleached it. I'm not really too phased about that. So stuff I had at home that I've either already bought, already had, whatever. So I've chucked in a pack of maternity pads, and I'll just get, there's 10 in there, and I'll just get Terry to bring more up if I need them. I've spent 4 days in hospital with both of them so far. So with Eden, it was because I had the hemorrhaging and blood loss and stuff like that, so they needed to monitor me, so I stayed in for that. With Noah, he had a shallow nasal cavity, so he had to stay in. So I'm sort of trying to, I guess, work for maybe around 4 days, but maybe less, and then Terry can bring me other stuff. I'll just keep everything nice and easy, or pack another bag to have here in case he needs to bring it. So anyway, so just a 10 pack of pads in there. The maternity pads. I've packed a couple of sets of breast pads. Not so much because I leak in the first few days, which I don't, but both my kids have had ties and they've split my nipples, something shocking. So I love putting like the lanolin cream on, and then putting these either inside my bra, or if I just felt like wearing a singlet, put them into the singlet, and it just stops my nipples from rubbing on everything, and it just feels nicer. Toothpaste, and a new toothbrush, a razor. I don't think I'll be going too nuts. It's just for my armpits. So literally full basic. Roll-on deodorant, So I was looking for like little travel bottles of like shampoo, conditioner, and body wash and that. And Terry's like, don't worry, I've got a travel pack at home. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yes, yes, yes. Anyway, I get home, and the travel pack he has was like a beard and hair waxes. So that helps me zero. So anyway, I didn't want to go back to the shop, and I didn't want to wait. I just wanted to get it done. So I just grabbed this I have. It's just a shower cream. So I've just thrown that in. I probably won't worry about my hair, to be honest. I don't think I can recall actually ever washing my hair when I was in hospital, but I have a shower before I go each time. So I'll wash my hair then, and I'll wash my hair when I get home. Hairbrush. So that's that. That's what I already had at home that I've thrown in. So I bought new headphones. Terry bought for me for Mother's Day from the kids. New headphones because mine are going crap, and a new charger because we're currently running. I'm running off 2 phones. I have 2 different phones at the moment. Plus the iPad, plus Terry's iPhone, all off 1 charger. So new charger, new headphones. Terry wants me to open these and use these now, but I want them in the hospital bag ready. So for 8 more weeks, I think I can handle it. This is going to be a winter baby, a July baby. So I got a big, soft, fluffy robe. It's just like, oh, it's like heaven in a robe. It's so good. I honestly don't know if all this stuff is going to fit in my bag, if I'm going to have to take over some of the baby's bag or take an extra bag. I don't know. I'll find out when I've packed it. So I haven't had like proper jammies in so long. I used to love them. Even if I just wore like flanny pants and a singlet, that was like my favourite thing. But I have wound up with a ton of like tracky pants with just shit shirts and singlets and stuff. So I wanted to get some nice sets just so I feel sort of human, I guess, after my 3rd baby. So anyway, so I brought 2 little, what do you call them? Flanny jammy sets. They're kind of cute. Polar bears and pandas. So I bought those to put in. The other thing is when I'm in hospital, I don't love wearing normal shoes. You know, like, it's okay. They're not horrible. But being winter as well, I sort of wanted either like nice fluffy slippers or even like the bed socks, you know, the real warm ones. But the bed socks they had didn't have the little padding on the bottom, like the non-slip stuff, and I sort of wanted that. But I got these, and they are actually so comfy. They were pretty cheap too. Yeah, they were $10. They're so comfy, and I'm a little bit Devo. I had to buy a size 9, so I was a size 6.5 in shoes before I had Eden. And I'm still wearing my shoes. I went to a 7, literally overnight. And I've still been wearing all the same shoes. Yeah, baby. What's up? Okay. Okay, darling. So, yeah, so I've been wearing a size 7. But I thought I picked up a 7 first, and they were a little bit hard to get on. So then I thought these were a size 8. I don't know why I thought these were a size 8. Clearly that's the second thing I've done, misreading or whatever. But anyway, they're a size 9, but they're so comfy. So anyway, whatever. They fit good. They're a size 9. Okay. I bought essentials. Let's be real. These are where it's at. Need some serious essentials. There's nothing like having chocolate there. Midnight feeds. I didn't do this with my daughter. I didn't really take snacks, and it was the biggest regret because they feed you like 3 times at the hospital a day. And when you're breastfeeding and when you're up all night, when you're tired, you just sort of want a snack. And so with Noah, I took some snacks, not very many, but I took some, and then people were bringing me chocolate, and it was so good in the middle of the night when he was feeding, and I could just get up and just snack on chocolate and stuff. I mean, I know it's not the best snack, but I just had a baby. Give me a break. It was so good. So anyways, I'm packing my own chocolate this time. They got hot chocolate ready at the hospital. It's going to be perfect. I did go into the chemist to grab, I've already opened it, but to grab another bottle of the Lancino nipple cream. Just a little one for the hospital bag, and then to go into the nappy bag. These are kind of expensive, I think. Like, this cost me like $14 for this little tube, and then the big tube they had was almost 32. It was $31.95 or something. They're pretty expensive, but I love this stuff. It's so good. As I said, Both my babies have torn my nipple like you would not believe. This one here with Eden, she basically ripped it, like ripped a massive chunk out of it, and then with Noah, basically ripped it, I reckon, half to 2/3 the way around. Like, there was one day where he was feeding, and all of a sudden he started gagging, and he came off and he coughed blood everywhere. His face was covered in blood. I was covered in blood. He looked like something out of Walking Dead. Like, it looked like a zombie attack. And there was like a chunk of blood on his face. I honestly thought it was the end of my nipple. Like, that's how bad it got. It's healed now. Like, it'll never be the same. But the scar tissue is sort of filled in the gap, so it stays, it's there, you know, it's fine. But at all those times, the Lancino cream was amazing. Basically, I was so nervous to feed him. I'd fill in the, I say gap, but I don't know what you'd call it. It was basically like a hole. My mother-in-law would call it the Great Hole of Kolkata or whatever it was. Like, it was just like a massive gap. And I'd just fill that in with the Lancino, so it looked like a complete nipple. And then I'd latch him, and it was just so much easier doing it that way. And it was comforting. I don't know why. Maybe to feel like there was that extra barrier of protection or something, but it was so good. So I love that stuff. So when I did that, I went in and they asked me at the chemist if I had a Bounty bag, which I hadn't, and I wasn't going to grab one at first, but she's like, no, grab one. And in this Bounty bag, which I hadn't experienced in the other Bounty bags that I've had, they had these Aqua Mama drinks. I've had one before. My auntie had them somehow. I can't remember how she got them. But I had a strawberry one, I think. This is orange. Anyway, it's just like, it just says healthy pregnancy, hydration, and vitamins and electrolytes. With folic acid, low sugar, low calorie, BPA free, formulated beverage developed by an Australian obstetrician. So I just grabbed that. I threw that in. That's going in my hospital bag because I just thought it'll just be handy to have, you know, just something extra there to drink and stuff for the extra hydration. That'll be good. So I got that. So anyway, that was free. I didn't pay for that. I got a new loofah because there's nothing like having a brand new loofah. Obviously, I don't think I'm gonna want to be using that down there straight away. They have like these soft. I don't know what they are, to be honest, but they're like these little pads, like square pads that they give you to wash yourself with. And I would just run them under like nice warm water and use their gentle soap and clean down there with that. And then just use the loofah for the rest of my body. So yeah, but I got a brand new one of those. Clothes. I brought some clothes. I don't know how they're going to go. They fit me now. Obviously I've got 8 weeks to go. I don't know how my weight's going to go, but anyway. So I didn't know for sizing. I've not been this big before. So we're just guessing. We're just winging it. But they look nice now, so hopefully in the difference, even if it's just for the first few weeks, whatever, I've got something nice-ish to wear. So we've got this little maternity dress, and it opens up at the top so you can breastfeed easily, easy access. Terry said it looks good. I thought at first it looked like a moo-moo, but Terry's usually pretty good at not lying to me about what looks good and what doesn't, so I'm cheering about that. I got some singlets. They were marked down to $6, and they've got these buttons. So I'm not a fan of having to lift stuff to pull a boob out. Even with, you know, sometimes you got the singlets over top of a shirt and you sort of separate the two. I'm not a huge fan. I like to just pull it out. I like it to be easy. Especially, as I said, with the kids ripping my nipples all the time, it was better. So this one has buttons. So for easy access, I reckon. So I bought a couple of those, I think. I don't know. I'll see if I can find it. Anyway, so I did that. I got some activewear. Just some, like, fitness trackies. Pretty basic stuff, just to be comfy around the hospital. I'm not planning on wearing that dress in hospital. I don't think. I'm pretty sure I won't. It seems like dresses to me are not my go-to for comfort, obviously. If you either know me in person or even watch these videos close enough, like singlet and tights are like my favourite go-to. So I don't know if I'll wear the dress in there, but it's there. And also for when I get out. Oh yeah, so these pants were on sale for $12 as well, which was cool. I thought they're kind of just like nice-ish little pants. They look terrible now because they've been screwed up in my stuff, but usually I guess they would be ironed, but I thought they were kind of cute for like nice-ish sort of pants, just to make me feel a little bit better about myself, feeling a bit haggard. I bought just 2 of these. They come in a pack. They're $15 for 2. So I own a ton of these. I just call them my R bras because I think they're just a mimic of the R bras that you buy off TV. They have the little cups. Sometimes I take them out, sometimes I leave them in. But I find these to be amazing just because they're so comfortable. You don't have to reach around clipping anything. They still hold everything in, and I don't really need the maternity clips because I pretty much, since Noah, just pull it straight out anyway, so it's sort of been a waste. So I have maternity bras, but these will probably be my go-to. And I usually just wear like one of these in labour. Not for any particular reason, but my dad and my mother-in-law come in with me. My mother-in-law's seen my boobs, obviously, plenty of times. And I breastfeed around my dad, no worries. But I think it's just nice to sort of have some sort of feeling of privacy, you know. And on that note, with my dad coming in, we hide everything with towels and sheets, whatever. Whenever there's movement, it's always hidden, and Dad's always like, oh. So, yeah, but I don't think he's coming in this time anyway, but they're really comfortable. They're good. I brought a jacket. I usually buy men's jackets because they're warmer and bigger and comfier, but this one seems pretty alright. And it was only, I think it was only like $11. So I grabbed it, and it's not too bulky and warm. It is, but it's not too bad. The men's jacket I had was super, super warm, and I feel like in the hospital they should have it tempered. I didn't want it to be too hot. But in saying that, Eden was a May baby, and I remember going between hot and cold constantly, so I thought that was the best bet. What else? Oh yeah, more singlets. Oh, this is another button-up front one, also on sale, $6. Some bigger tights because my tights are starting to struggle around my belly. No, I don't wear them on my belly. I wear them on my hips, everything. But they're starting to get a bit uncomfortable. So more tights, and they'll be for the hospital, obviously. It's another singlet. Kmart had singlets for $4. So this one's not a clippy one, but I don't have a problem getting my boob out over top to feed in these either. So grabbed one of those. Oh, no I didn't. I also have a pink one. What else? Oh yeah, so apparently everyone in my size was shopping that day because I had a real hard time finding anything in my size, to be honest. And also I don't really know what my size is because, again, I've never been this big. I've never delivered this big, a whole lot of stuff. So anyway, I just thought, you know, close enough is good enough. So I brought 2 pairs of these in size 12. They were like $2.50 each. They were hella cheap. But that was literally, out of all the different sets of knickers there, they were the only ones they had in my size for that. And then I just brought like a 3-pack of cotton ones for $12. I don't know how comfy they're going to be, but I figure after baby, I'm not going to be comfortable anyway. I'm going to have giant pads on. It's going to be disgusting, so I don't really care. And then lip balm, because for anyone that's delivered before, I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but my 2 have been the same. With all the, my lips just dried out, something shocking. And on top of that, it's winter, so I definitely need a lip balm. So, but before I leave, I'll also chuck in my own pillow. So I love to have like a satin pillowcase. It's been like an obsession of mine since as long as I can remember, probably like 13 or 14. I love it. So I always take a satin pillowcase on a pillow to the hospital with me, and it's nice because I sort of use it as a barricade for the baby because I like to co-sleep. And it works out awesome to have that extra pillow. So I'll pack that before I leave because I'm using that now. I'll pack my handheld record before I leave. Real foods, not like real food, but I'll probably pack things like, you know, like muesli bars or nuts, tins of tuna, things like that, just to have on me as well, because as I said, I never feel like there's enough in between the meals at the hospital. So I'll do that, and also like my phone and my wallet, so that'll all go in. last minute, I like to leave a note on my fridge, and then Terry can go through and see if there's anything, if I need a hand or if I haven't grabbed it or whatever, then he can grab it. So that's pretty much how I do that. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much that. I will do another pregnancy update hopefully on Wednesday, because I will be 32 weeks, with 8 weeks to go. So I'll do a proper pregnancy update then, I think. But that's pretty much everything. So I hope it was cool to see what I'm going to have packed in my hospital bag. Haven't started Bubs yet, so we might do that in another video. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Happy Mother's Day once again. Bye.